video, you're going to learn a whole bunch of riffs. You're going to learn a 2 count, 3 count, 4 count, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to an 8 count riff. In my style of teaching, I do a ton of riffs and paddle and rolls or paradiddles. So in our warm-ups, when we do all these things and all these things, that's really to get your feet ready for all of these movements that we're about to put together. So let's get started. A 2 count riff makes 2 sounds. So it's not this, and it's not this, it's this. Now a 3 count riff is a 2 count riff adding a heel on your standing leg. Normally the rhythm is here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4. But you can do them any way you want when you add them to choreography. And 1 or 1, 2, 3. Okay, now a 4 count riff is all on the same foot. 1, 2, it's the 2 count, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really got to get that tap fixed. Let's try that again. So again, the rhythm, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. But who's to say you can't do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, so far we have a 2, we have a 3, we have a 4. Okay, so now 5. The easiest way to think about a 5 in my brain is it's a 4 count riff with a heel on the opposite leg interrupting the middle of the 4 count riff. So you begin the 4 count, you add a heel, and then you finish the 4 count. Okay, so the 4 is, and the 5 is, ready? 5 count, here we go. Alright, so let's review. We have a 2 count, a 3 count, a 4 count, a 5 count. I lost the rhythm there a little. Okay, now a 6 count. So I've been doing a lot of research on this. I made a video the other day with the 6 count riffs and did it the way I would do it. And then I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. Looked into it, there's some discrepancies. So when you're doing a 6 count, this is what I would do. A 5 with an extra heel on the right leg. So it would be a 5, regular 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you probably all agree with me on that. But what happens when you make it a 7 and you want to travel? So when it's a 6, you could alternate your feet. Because of where your weight is. Now if we were to just add a 7 onto a 6, now how's my left foot ready if I just did a left heel drop? Okay, so this is what I would think a 7 would be. A 6 and then a 7. But you can't travel it. So I did some Googling with the 7 count, and it seems most people change the order of the 6th sound when you're doing a 7. So for a 7, this is what I found, and tell me in the comments what you think. Back heel first. That's how you travel, right? When you do flat heel heels, back heel's always first. But when you do just a 6 count, I'm always finding it's the front heel first. So why isn't the 6 count the back heel? You can't travel it. Ugh. So that's something to think about. They all seem to build on each other, but the 6 and 7, the 6th sound seems to switch to accommodate the 7. So I'm going to do 2 through 7. I'll travel the ones I can. I won't travel the ones I can't. Here we go. Okay, and now for the 8. So you do a 7 and you add a toe drop at the end. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I didn't practice counting it. Let's see what happens. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. No. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There we go. See? Like a live class. Nobody's perfect. 1 and 2 and 3. Nope. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go from a 7 on the right, 7 on the left, 8 on the right, 8 on the left. Here we go. Okay? Now, what I want to point out is if you already watched the paddle video, how many sounds does that make? Paddles to me are just opposites of riffs. Missed a sound because I'm missing a tap. Okay, so I want to do 2 5-count riffs forward and then do a paddle with the heel in the middle. Yeah, that darn missing tap. So if we do that sideways, a 5-count riff. Now a paddle back with the heel in the middle. It's like a backwards 5-count riff, right? Okay, so let's put it all together for a little warm-up. We're going to do and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so let's try that first. So you're going to do a 2-count and a 3-count on the right leg, then do a 4-count right, 4-count left. 5, 6, ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 1, and 2,